We all know self-service is an essential cost-saving strategy in the contact center. But that doesn't change the fact that 95% of customers say they want to speak with a human when they have an issue they can't easily resolve themselves. And yes, AI chatbots are handling more of the simple interactions, but this has led to agents handling 50% more interactions that are labeled as difficult. And due in part to these issues, agent turnover continues to rise, with averages as high as 45% in 2023. And this is after seeing record highs in 2021 and 2022. So agents are not only handling massive volumes, they're getting more complex issues, all while having to handle them with greener teams. Time is everything, and it's more important than ever to ensure that valuable human effort is spent in the right places at the right time to inspire loyalty and increase satisfaction. And that's something that AI might just be able to help with. Let's see how this is taking shape with Jane and her team over at a fintech company called Diamond. As the contact center leader, it's Jane's job to understand the customer experience at every level. She surfaces concerns and solutions to improve operational efficiency, and she gives guidance and direction to Diamond's contact center teams, guaranteeing everyone is working towards the same goals at the same time. But this is especially important when things go wrong. Unfortunately, today is one of those days. Diamond's marketing team just sent out an email promoting a new credit card offer. Within minutes, ticket volumes have spiked and it's all hands on deck. Agents are doing their best to explain the fine print on phone calls and live chats, but customers are confused about the offer, and Jane needs to figure out why. Finding the root cause of this confusion could take her hours reading through ticket transcripts for hundreds of interactions. But not anymore, because Jane has Intelligent Summaries, our new generative AI summarization tool that makes hundreds of interactions skimmable in seconds. So, in the background, Intelligent Summaries have been hard at work generating concise, relevant summaries of these conversations, empowering Jane to understand exactly how and why customers are struggling faster than ever before. Turns out, customers are confused by the phrasing on the email and website. Now, Jane can bring this information to the marketing team so they can adjust their future outreach. But Jane can't stop there. She needs to know what exactly is confusing to customers directly from them. So she calls over Selena, a QA reviewer at Diamond. As a QA reviewer, Selena spends her time evaluating conversations between customers and frontline agents. So when Jane asks her to look for conversations where customers are confused, she knows she's in for a long day of scrolling through interactions, hunting and pecking for the right ones to review. And to be honest, more often than not, she's spending all her time looking for the right interactions rather than actually reviewing them. But Selena can use Intelligent Summaries to get the gist of these interactions within seconds. Now, she can strategically filter and read short interaction summaries for each agent. She knows that Jane is looking for customer confusion, so she searches for summaries with the word confusion and drills right down to 2 specific interactions she can review and go back to Jane with. Again, this would have taken her hours to listen through real-time snippets of interactions, hoping to find any that held information about customers being confused. Now, with Intelligent Summaries, she can find interactions that are worthwhile and meaningful in just seconds. Now, Diamond also needs to make sure their agents respond to the situation in the best way possible. But Aaron, a frontline manager, feels like closing the loop with his agent on issues like these can be an insurmountable challenge. But Intelligent Summaries make even coaching sessions more efficient. As Aaron prepares for his upcoming one-on-one with his team member, rather than listening in real time through recent conversations to find discussion topics, he instead reads some Intelligent Summaries that highlight what his agent has been up to, how things have gone, and relevant context to add to his talking points. Now his one-on-one is ready to go in a matter of minutes instead of hours. Down the road, for managers like Aaron, we hope to even have intelligence summaries on agent KPIs so coaches can quickly see which agents need support and close the loop on improving service in record time. And in the future, we hope to further expand intelligence summaries across Medallia to provide summaries on entire journeys, signals, and programs. So that's just some of the power of intelligence summaries. Activating employees at every level in the contact center, showing you where to focus, and dramatically cutting down precious time spent going through verbatims for every team.